Hi, we're in a new place. We're down in our story room, but we are all set to have our bedtime stories. So let's get started with one that may sound familiar, but has a twist with it. This is called The Three Little Aliens and the Big Bad Robot. Look at all those planets. Do you know which one is ours? This one right here, Earth. Once there was a mama alien who had three little aliens. They were called Bork, Gork, and Nigglewitz. Bork, Gork, and Nigglewitz grew up in an old-fashioned house in a snug, cozy crater on a tiny little planet. And as the eons passed, their house got too crowded. It's time for you to go out into the universe and find a planet of your own, their mama told them, giving each a hug. But remember, watch out for the big bad robot. It wants to chew you up. So Bork, Gork, and Nigglewitz took off. Now the three little aliens traveled far and fast. There's a cute planet, said Bork. Oh, too hot, said Nigglewitz. How about that one? Asked Gork. Too crowded, replied Nigglewitz. Well, they darted around a meteor. Are we there yet? Asked Bork. Well, just then, just past the next bend, a big planet swirling with dust loomed into view. Bork spotted a shiny space rover zipping around its mountains and plains. Awesome, she said. I'm going to live in that. Ma said to stick together, called Nigglewitz. But they didn't. Nigglewitz and Gork traveled on. Nigglewitz didn't like the looks of the next planet either. Nowhere to breathe. Oh, picky, picky, Gork said. And then just ahead, he spied a giant planet with huge golden rings around it. But some of you know which one that is. He jumped on a passing satellite and caught a ride on a ring. Whee! He squealed. This is what I call home. We can't live on a ring that goes around in circles, yelled Nigglewitz. We'll get dizzy. But Gork wasn't paying any attention. Well, now Nigglewitz was all alone. He traveled deeper and deeper into space until he spotted a massive blue planet far out in the galaxy, and it had 13 moons and refreshing breezes. This faraway place is somewhere I'll build my home, he said. It'll be safe from the big bad robot. Well, Nigglewitz found everything he needed to make sturdy walls. He gathered stardust to keep his home bright, and he found solar panels to keep it warm. And then he grabbed a tall, shiny telescope. This'll do for a chimney, he said, though no one heard him. Rock by rock and row by row, Nigglewitz built the perfect house. And when he was finished, he sat down and locked the door. His house was not very zippy or cool, but it was very safe. And there was room enough for all three little aliens. I hope they come to visit soon, said Nigglewitz. And then, one galactic down, there was a rumbling in the universe. Greep, honk, meep, diddly, deep, ark, eep. It was, can you guess? The big bad robot. Now Bork was so busy on her swirly red planet that she couldn't hear the robot's call, and she didn't feel its giant footsteps as it leaped from star to star. And she didn't see the robot until it was right in front of her rover. Little alien, bleeped the robot. Pull over, pull over. "Oh, not by the wheels of my trusty space rover," cried Bork bravely. "Then I'll crack, and I'll smack, and I'll whack your house down," neeped the robot. And just like that, the robot cracked and smacked and whacked Bork's shiny rover into 100 pieces. Greep, boink, meep, beedly deep, ork, eep, eep. As fast as the speed of sound, Bork jetted away, and the robot was close behind her. And just as the robot was about to eat her up, she spotted Gork's satellite house. "Gork, Gork, help, help!" she cried. But Gork was having so much fun surfing on the rings of his giant planet that he didn't hear Bork's cries. He didn't see the robot chomping on comets and ripping open black holes until the big bad robot caught Gork's satellite in its huge metal claw. little alien, come out of hiding," he boinked. "Not by the orbit of this ring that I'm riding," cried Gork stoutly. "Then I will shatter and clatter and scatter your house down," groinked the robot. And before Gork could fly beneath the radar, why, that robot clattered and scattered and shattered Gork's satellite into 1,000 pieces. Greep, boink, ork, beedly deep, eep, 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 eep. And Gork, barely escaped. "Over here," called Bork. "Stick together." And at the speed of light, Bork and Gork blasted out into space with the big bad robot getting closer all the time. "Where can we hide?" asked Gork. "Let's find Nigglewitz," cried Bork. "He'll know what to do." Well, Nigglewitz had heard the robot's roar, and he had seen what was going on with his brother and sister through his telescope, and he was ready. He flashed his solar panels halfway across the universe. "There he is!" cried Bork and Gork, and they zoomed to Nigglewitz's house as fast as a hurtling asteroid. "Get inside!" cried Nigglewitz. "No time to waste." Well, no sooner had Bork and Gork slammed Nigglewitz's solid space rock door than they heard the robot rumbling. little alien," he squeaked. "Let me come in." "Oh, not by the slime on my chinny chin," cried Nigglewitz. "Then I will smack and crack and whack your house down," zeeped the robot. Well, the big bad robot bashed and crashed Nigglewitz's strong solid house, and nothing happened. And then it pounded and smashed really hard, but not a crack. And then it loaded up its triple blaster and zapped that house but good. That house would not fall down. So the robot forced its way into the little alien's house right down the chimney. And the aliens covered their ears and they waited for the robot to chomp them up. But halfway down the chimney, that robot got stuck tight. It strained and it struggled. It moaned and it groaned. Nigglewitz's house shook and shuddered, but did it fall down? It did not. The robot gave one more mighty cry and burst into 1,000,000 pieces. "Cool," said Bork. "Awesome," said Gork. "Just as I planned," said Nigglewitz. "There's just one thing missing," said Bork. "Can you guess what it might be?" "Phone home," said Gork. So Nigglewitz did. "Ma," he said, "we have the coziest house in the galaxy. Won't you come over and tuck us in?" And you know what? She did. Let's get that in frame there. What did that remind you of? 3 little pigs and the big bad wolf? All right, well, let's do a finger play. And, I don't think I know any about robots. So which one should we do? Maybe we should get you all comfy and shake. Can you shake, shake, shake your sillies out, shake, shake, shake your sillies out, shake, shake, shake your sillies out and wiggle your waggles away. And can you clap, clap, clap your crazies out, clap, clap, clap your crazies out, clap, clap, clap your crazies out and wiggle your waggles away. Can you stretch, stretch, stretch your stretchies out, stretch, stretch, stretch your stretchies out, stretch, stretch, stretch your stretchies out and wiggle your waggles away. Can you stand up? Because it's time to jump. Are you ready? Can you jump, jump, jump your jiggles out, jump, jump, jump your jiggles out, jump, jump, jump your jiggles out and wiggle your waggles away. Can you yawn? Oh. Yawn your sleepies out, yawn. Oh. Yawn your sleepies out, yawn. Oh. Yawn your sleepies out and wiggle your waggles away. Can you shake, shake, shake your sillies out, shake, shake, shake your sillies out, shake, shake, shake your sillies out and wiggle your waggles away. Well, I've been noticing that the leaves on our trees are looking a little bit different. Some of ours have gotten brown awfully early. And I'm assuming pretty soon they're all going to start falling down because that's what autumn is. That's why we call it fall. We're going to have a story called The Little Yellow Leaf. This is written by Carin Berger. I don't think I mentioned the author and title of our first book, but I'll put it in our notes here. She did the illustrations too. And this one is published by Greenwillow Books. And there's a little yellow leaf. Well, it was autumn. And in the hush of the forest, a lone yellow leaf clung to the branch of a great oak tree. Right there. I'm not ready yet, thought the little yellow leaf, as a riot of fiery leaves chased and swirled all around the tree. Not yet, thought the little yellow leaf. As the afternoon sun beckoned and teased. Not ready, thought the little yellow leaf, as apples grew musky, pumpkins grew heavy, and flocks of geese took wing. Still not, he thought, as the other leaves gathered into great heaps, crackling dry where children played. A chill filled the air, and the sun sank slow. Not ready, thought the little yellow leaf, as a heavy harvest moon bloomed amber in the starry sky. Not yet, not yet. But you notice there's snow now. Through the long night, snow flurried, and the little yellow leaf held fast to the great oak tree. Days passed by, and still the little yellow leaf held tight, alone. He searched the bare branches, covered only with a shimmer of snow. He was alone. And then high up in the icy branch, a scarlet flash. One more leaf holding tight. See, one here, and then the yellow one's here. Yeah. You're here? Called the little yellow leaf. I am, said the little scarlet leaf. Scarlet is another word for red. Like me, said the little yellow leaf. Neither spoke. And then finally, will you? Asked the little scarlet leaf. I will, said the little yellow leaf. And 1, 2, 3, they let go and soared. Into the waiting wind they danced. They danced off and away and away and away. Together. And I think that's what the little yellow leaf was waiting for. A friend to fall with. Well, let's do a finger play about autumn leaves. Can you put your fingers up like your arms are trees, your fingers are branches, and your fingertips are the leaves? Autumn leaves are falling down, falling down, falling down. Autumn leaves are falling down, falling, falling to the ground. That's all there is. All right, let's have another story. This is called Dog in Boots. Doesn't he look happy? This is written by Greg Gormley and illustrated by Roberta Agaramo. And it's published by Holiday House. He looks like one of the 3 Musketeers there in his boots. Now, Dog was reading a brilliant book all about a cat who wore a pair of truly magnificent boots. And when he finished reading, Dog put down his book and he thought a little bit. And then he went to the local shoe shop. Have you got any footwear as splendid as this? He said, showing the book to the shopkeeper. Why, I believe I have, said the shopkeeper, and he brought out 4 just as splendid boots, 1 for each of Dog's paws. Bow wow, said Dog. I'll take them. And Dog was so pleased, he went straight home to dig up his very best bone. But you know, the new boots were not at all splendid or magnificent for digging, and they got so muddy that they looked quite awful. So Dog took them back to the shop. Have you got something better for digging? He cried. Oh, I have just the thing, said the shopkeeper. These rain boots are perfect in mud. It simply washes right off. And the rain boots were wonderful for digging. But when Dog went for a swim in the pond, well, they filled up with water and he sank with a plop. Dog took them back to the shop. Have you got some that are better for swimming? He asked. Oh, the best thing for swimming, the shopkeeper said, are these flippers. Well, the flippers were fantastic for swimming. But when Dog tried to scratch, well, they flopped around his head in a very unsatisfying way. Dog took them back to the shop. Have you got some that are better for scratching? He asked. Oh, I'm glad you asked, said the shopkeeper. Now, with these high heels, you can scratch and look rather fashionable at the same time. Well, for scratching behind Dog's ears, the high heels were simply divine. But unfortunately, they were dreadful to run in. He went flying head over heels. Dog took them back to the shop. Have you got some that go a bit faster? He asked. Oh, yes, said the shopkeeper. If you want to go super fast, try skis. Oh my goodness, the lights just went out. Let me go do something about that. I forgot in the story room, if you don't move, the lights will go out after a while. Wasn't that a surprise? So do you think he's going to take the skis? Let's find out. I'll take them, said Dog. And he was gone before the shopkeeper could say, but only on snow. Well, without any snow, the dog's skis didn't move at all. He couldn't run, or scratch, or swim, or dig. And on his way back to the shop, Dog thought some more. Okay, he said to the shopkeeper, I want something that's good for digging and swimming and scratching and running. Oh, and nice and furry too. Do you have anything like that? No, said the shopkeeper. But you do. They're called paws. Perfect, said Dog. And you know, they were. Dog was so pleased with his nice, furry, practical paws that he scratched all the fleas from his coat. Look at that big pile of fleas. Oh, my goodness. And he ran after his tail. He swam around and around the Queen's Lake until she told him to hightail it out of there. And he dug a big hole to rebury his very best bone. And finally, Dog went home and picked out another brilliant book to read. And this time, it was about a girl who didn't wear any silly boots at all. But she did wear a lovely red hood. Thought Dog. Can you guess what he's going to want next? All right. Well, let's see here. I think we should do the only finger play I know about dogs. And it's not that kind of dog, remember? Get your hot dogs ready. I've got my 5 little hot dogs, they're cooking in the pan. The grease got hot and one went bam. So 4 little hot dogs are cooking in the pan. The grease got hot and one went bam. So 3 little hot dogs are cooking in the pan. The grease got hot and one went bam. 2 little hot dogs are cooking in the pan. The grease got hot and one went bam. 1 little hot dog is cooking in the pan. The grease got hot and the one went bam. So that means no little hot dogs are cooking in the pan, but the grease got hot and the pan went bam. Well, I bet you're pretty good counters. This is going to be a loud story, I'll warn you. It's called Roar, a noisy counting book. This is written by Pamela Duncan Edwards and illustrated by one of my favorites, Henry Cole. And it's published by HarperCollins Publishers. Can you roar? Now one day, while great big lions were basking in the sun, a jolly little lion cub goes off to find some fun. Sounds like this is a rhyming book. Roars the little lion cub, "Who will play with me?" One red monkey rushes up a tree. Friendly little lion cub feels a little sad, plods down the pathway going pad, pad, pad. He roars by the lake, "Will you walk with me today?" And 2 pink flamingos flap and fly away. Do you think he's too loud? I think so. Puzzled little lion cub begins to feel upset. There must be others who want to play. I just haven't met them yet. He roars even louder. "Would you like to join my game?" And 3 orange warthogs cry, "No, thank you, just the same." Downhearted little lion cub sets off for his den, but then he thinks that maybe he'd like to try again. "Shall we dance?" roars lion cub. "Let's wiggle, bounce, and roll." But 4 blue lizards slither down a hole. Unhappy little lion cub sniffs and starts to cry. Nobody will play with me, and I don't know why. Hello, roars the lion cub. May I use your muddy slide? And 5 gray hippos shake their heads and hide. Dismal little lion cub isn't very sure why everybody runs when they hear his playful roar. How about, roars lion cub, swimming in the river? 6 green crocodiles make the tall reeds quiver. Gloomy little lion cub, whenever he draws near, roaring in his nicest voice, makes everyone disappear. I don't see anyone, do you? He roars across the grassland. I'm not having any fun. 7 black rhinos kick their heels and run. Glum little lion cub, his loud and sudden roar gives everyone a shock and makes their ears sore. Let's picnic, roars the lion cub. Shall we find food to eat? But 8 brown gazelles race off on plodding feet. Lonely little lion cub still hasn't found a friend, but suddenly he hears a noise coming from around the bend. Wow, roars the lion cub. Look at what I see. 9 yellow little lion cubs are roaring just like me. Come with us, roar the lion cubs. Together we'll explore. So 10 happy lion cubs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do you notice they all have their mouths open? Can you open your mouth? Because it's time to say the word 3 times. Here we go. Roar, roar, roar. And that's time to go back and sleep. Well, I'm thinking it's probably time for some bubble gum. So can you reach in your pocket? Remember, you don't have to have a real pocket. Pretend ones work just fine to find a piece of pretend bubble gum. Take the wrapper off it and pop the gum in your mouth and chew it up until it's all soft and squishy, and then we'll do something disgusting with it. Here we go. So ready? 1, 2, 3, spit it in your hand and clap your other hand on top. And we've got sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, stick it on your chin. On stick, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, stick it on your back. On stick, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, stick it on your cheek. On stick, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, stick it on your knee. On stick, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, stick it on your nose. On stick, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, stick it on your arm. On stick, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum. Stick it on mom or dad. I'm gonna go see if I can find somebody to stick it on. Did you find somebody? Look hard. she got lost. I hope she comes back. Where is she? Oh, there she is. On stick. Did you think I got lost? No. Sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, stick it on your toe. On stick. Sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum. Time to throw it in the trash. Choo. All right. Well, I think we have to have our flannel board story now. So let me get my board. And let's see if we got it straight on here. This is when the lighting goes kind of funny because it's trying to focus on the board. It doesn't focus on my face. Let's see if I can get it to do that. Is that better? Okay. Well, we started off, well, actually, our second story was about leaves. So here's 1, 2. Can you help me count? 3, 4. Let's see if I've got the right ones up there. I've got, red one, right? And is there a yellow one up there? I've got red. Let's get a yellow one up there too. And yellow. And green. And brown. Which one doesn't belong? I think he's the tag along, but we'll let him stay. Unless, oh, he fell. Well, 4 little leaves in the fall breeze tumbled and fluttered from their trees. The first little leaf said, I am red, and I shall rest wee in a flower bed. The second little leaf said, I am yellow, and I'm a happy-go-lucky fellow. Whee! The third leaf said, I am green, but I assure you, I am not mean. Whee! The fourth little leaf said, I am brown, and I shall blow all over the town. Oh, just a quick one tonight. All right, well, guess what? There's a new Sandra Boynton book. We just got it in. I think it's brand new. I'm not sure about it. It's new to us. It's called Dinosnores. And look, it's got a peek-through part. Now, when the sun has gone down and the blue stars appear, then the dinosaurs know that their bedtime is here. So they all clean their teeth and their sweet faces too. Then they wiggle and stretch, just like dinosaurs do. Can you wriggle and stretch? Good. Their pajamas are cozy. They all put them on. Then they yawn, and they yawn, and they yawn, and they yawn. Now they all settle down in a dinosaur heap. They all close their eyes. They all fall asleep. And soon they are dreaming, our dinosaur friends. Snow, 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 snow. Oh, the snoring goes on and on through the night. They never stop snoring till the first morning light. I like all the dinos, but I just want to say, thank goodness those Dinosnores live far, far away. And if you get very, very close, you can see the snoring still going on. Snore, snore. So those are our stories for tonight. So thank you for joining me and my friend Bernard. We'll be back next week with some more stories, right? Okay, so we'll see you then. Bye-bye.